If you are someone who is watching this and listening to this, because I do believe that there's only a very small amount of people who are meant to hear certain things at certain times that change their trajectory, that is that golden ticket that opens up new doors for them. The thing they were meant to receive, to integrate, and then shift into. So if you're one of the people who has either happened upon this video or has sought it out, or for whatever reason you are watching this video, you will completely understand what I'm about to share. And for other people, just look at the pretty scenery. It's lovely out today. It's October. Hi, and welcome back. It's October the 16th, 2025. Last night, my dream included a number of different themes and storylines, I guess you could say. But the main one that kept coming through is you were called to this place and this space. You were called here. This is your time. And that there is a massive awakening happening, like much greater than we could ever even imagine. And not just of humans. There's just a massive interconnectedness that is occurring. Everything is shifting and unfolding and becoming its full essence. The thing that it's always been, but shrouded in not mystery, shrouded in patience. If you are someone who is watching this and listening to this, because I do believe that there's only a very small amount of people who are meant to hear certain things at certain times that change their trajectory, that is that golden ticket that opens up new doors for them. The thing they were meant to receive, to integrate, and then shift into. So if you're one of the people who has either happened upon this video or has sought it out, or for whatever reason you are watching this video, you will completely understand what I'm about to share. And for other people, just look at the pretty scenery. It's lovely out today. It's October the 16th, 2025. Beautiful sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. It was -2 last night, so a lot of dew and frost. It is the perfect environment for the unfolding of new. So what is the thing that is calling or speaking to you? In my dream last night, the message that was the predominant message was taking me back to something that I had drawn and written about so long ago, which literally was a year and a half ago. And to expand on it, to allow others who are feeling this sense of, what now? I'm awakened. I can see the matrix. I can see that old dimension, because the matrix is basically a dimension. It's a time frame, a timeline. It is a layer. And there are so many infinite possibilities, infinite layers that exist. So you finding this video, you will click onto something that will shift you into a new way of seeing and being and believing and recognizing that you are part of a much bigger picture and plan, and that your purpose is being fulfilled if you are actually stepping into your awareness. Not just sitting there and saying I'm aware, but stepping into it, moving forward with it, using your discernment, and trusting that knowing of all the things you've alchemized, all the experiences and all of the emotions, and you've alchemized it into your knowing and your intuition, and you're trusting that over your filter of your mind. What I drew, well, I've drawn many things and I've written many things, like I said, and it is incredibly exhausting to move in between worlds. And this is something that you're going to notice as you step into your awakening, as you move out of the do, the everyday hamster wheel, no thinking, you just automatically do the next thing, and you can hate it, but you still do it. And when you move away from that and you gain that perspective and elevation to see that layer that you were living within, it is very exhausting, because you have to pop back in and pop back out. And the entire time you have awareness of it. That doesn't go away. And it doesn't get easier. It is shifting everything about yourself. How you see yourself, how you move, how you engage, how you think, who you connect with, how you dream, how you connect with the things that require your continued attention while still reaching out and expanding. You're tethered to this creation that you once created and projected, and yet you've moved beyond. So it's that moving back and forth, like breathing. And as you continue to do that, you begin to get some equilibrium. At first, it is very, very disconcerting. It is incredibly exhausting, but you learn how to conserve your energy and how to tap in only when necessary and yet be above it. So you're not fully immersed. You're not fully within it or under the water, so to speak, of that density. You are doing what you need to do and removing yourself so that you don't get sucked in or stuck. And the image that I drew so long ago was basically dots all over what we have agreed to is the earth. So a round object with mountains, land, water. but dots all over, but perfectly orchestrated in a frequency. And originally I thought that the 144, so the 144,000, which is in the Christian Bible, was related to a frequency, but I have since come to believe that it's a code. And it's a mathematical code that measures the distance between these dots, which are ultimately souls, which have been placed in these locations to send out their awakened frequency to others, as if creating a net. It's an energetic net that covers and surrounds what we call Earth, the planet. And that is why there are more and more people awakening right now. Because it's an urgency. There's an urgency to it. And your awakening requires you to step into all of the knowing that you know, but you don't want to speak about because you feel as though you're uncertain and you need someone else to go first. Someone else to take that step. To trust and believe and have faith and to see if they are sacrificed or they continue to exist. And I can tell you, so many people have taken that step and they're flourishing. They're not just existing, but they're flourishing because they are not denying that soulful self. They're freeing it. And that is what you are required to do as well. So taking that step, that leap of faith and trusting and knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You couldn't figure out why you ended up here, why you went through the things you went through, the people that you're connected with. Why? How did it work out like this? Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose? Switch that. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You are one of the dots. You are that necessary component to send out your awakened signal to others so that we can create this energetic mesh, this frequency to hold strong and powerful. To shift the future. The future. The timeline where the people who are watching innately exist. They are visiting this place and space and time to do this work. So it's time to do the work openly, expressively, authentically, wholeheartedly. Trust and believe in yourself. Believe that you are a necessary part. Let go of the, oh, why, wondering, anything else, and step into the knowing. No more healing, no more digging in and and feeling stuck, step into your power. You have healed enough. If you are listening to this and this far along, you have healed enough. Because anyone who has not done the work and not have moved through and shifted and sifted through all of the different components of self that we carry with us to have a greater understanding and awareness of our true potential and capacity, they're not listening to this. They will find this far-fetched. They will find it flighty. They will find this to be crazy. And that's okay. Because like everything, everyone has a purpose and a job at different points. And this just happens to be ours. So step into it. Trust it. Know it. And have faith that your beacon that you send out as an energetic light being is being received by others who also have heeded the call. So stop worrying and start believing. Trust, have faith, and know that you have been guided to this moment and space and place and time where everything changes. And thank goodness for that. And right on cue is our crow calling out to us. Until next time, everyone, stay safe and stay connected, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.